So in working together with my colleagues, with clients, I started to face the question, what divides us and what unites us. I started to see that, for instance, religious convictions, dogmas separate us. We have different views on this. I see politics differentiating us. We have left and right, and we argue and we negotiate with each other. So these are maybe more dividing forces than uniting forces. The uniting force for me is much more economic life, where we serve each other. When I go through the world, I travel with planes and trains and work in organizations and sit in restaurants and so on. I meet many, many people that serve me. That serve me in my travel, in my food, in my sleep. And that is not depending on any religion, on any political conviction. That is a direct interaction between us as people. I see this as a very strong uniting force. And what is very interesting is that going through the world, traveling through the world, working in different countries, you suddenly start to see that everybody, whatever background, whatever religion, whatever political interest, is part of this economic reality and is working and living in this economic reality, serving others and being served by others. That started really to fascinate me. The language that we use in this, the gestures that we use in this, the support that we give each other, but also the failures, also the egoism, also the not being able to contact other people, not being able to really see the question of the other people. But on the other hand, I was very much fascinated in many, many situations how people themselves really make the connection with their client, with the other person, with their colleague, sharing things, serving things, enjoying things, making sense out of things. I think this is the perspective for me today, that we have a world economy that is getting stronger and stronger as an opportunity for people to become themselves and liberate themselves also from strong convictions that were given to them, but they don't seem to be very relevant for creating a sensible and fruitful life. Yeah, studying sociology and also economy and management issues, I found very often things getting rather complex, and especially in the economic science, things get very abstract, very mathematical, very type of system, language, and so I was struggling and looking for new perspectives, how to understand this economic life and how things work in economy. And then I read Rudolf Steiner's book, World Economy, Nationalökonomie, Nationalwirtschaft. And there he gives very practical issues and very practical ways of understanding economic life. For instance, he gives this image that labor transforms nature and that spirit transforms labor. So there are two levels in organizations. There's the level of the production of the things that we make by our labor, but there's also the level of organizing the labor in an intellectual and in a sensible and an intelligent way. So economy has two levels, and even now we develop a third level, that is how to develop this way of organizing. And I think our work in IMO is very much connected to installing this third level of economy. So you have the labor that does the production, you have the management that organizes the labor, and you have the leadership intelligence that creates sensible ways of organizing this labor, and also to create human ways so that we don't become a system ourselves, but that we become a human community.